Hey guys, happy July. Welcome to July 1st, okay? I am Shalae and I'm here with your second stimulus check update video. In today's video, we are going to discuss stimulus checks larger than $1,200. Like, yeah, let that marinate, let it digest. Larger than $1,200. We also are going to talk about unemployment being extended past July 31st. But here's the spoiler alert. You get to keep the $600. Like, what? What is going on the first of the month? Yes. We also are going to discuss hazardous pay, the IRS, you name it, we are going to talk about it. So if you want to know what is going on in the world, you already know what to do. Stay tuned. I got you covered, all right? Now, if this is your first time tuning into my channel, hello, my darling. Like, you showed up on the first of the month just like to collect rent or something, all right? My name is Shalae, and here on this channel, we talk about shopping, saving, and everything in between. I would love to have you a part of my internet family. All you have to do is hit that big red subscribe button, and while you're at it, go ahead and give me a like. Can you like? I mean, you know, I'm here with polka dots today, right? I'm looking. All right, so guys, you already know. Let's go ahead and jump into it. I have my computer, so if I'm looking down, I mean business. All right. So today, our president, Donald Trump, he actually went on the Fox Business Network for an interview. And of course, the topic of conversation was the stimulus checks. Are we going to get them? So the president replied that he supports another round of direct payments to the American people. But here is the kicker. He claims that he wants to give out more money than what the Democrats have proposed. Oh my God, like I would fall back and this wig probably would fall off my head, guys. Say what? What? Where did this come from? His exact words were, I support it, but it has to be done properly, Trump said. And when asked during the interview at the White House whether he was in favor of sending another round of stimulus checks, he said, I support actually larger numbers than the Democrats. Okay, now guys, we already know that our one get out of jail free card that we were holding in our pocket was because this is an election year. And honestly, I don't care who you vote for, vote, okay, just vote. But we all know that a larger amount was not only help the economy, but it will help those election, you know, those poll numbers. Because if you've been keeping up, those poll numbers are not just high right now. So it would support the poll numbers. Not only will it support the poll numbers, it will help out the American people. I like it. I hope that it's true. And I mean, this isn't the first time that there has been different proposals out there for additional money for stimulus checks, whether that's $2,000 per month. Now, I don't think like we're going to hit the lotto for the $2,000 per month, but I do believe that, hey, you know what? There is a possibility that there could be a larger number on checks. And not only that, like if there was not going to be a second stimulus check, he could have easily just said, no second stimulus, you know? So, now, one thing that he did say as well, however, he was not too keen on keeping the enhanced unemployment benefits. So we're gonna go ahead and segue into our next topic, which is the unemployment. So guys, we know at the end of this month, July 31st, the unemployment is supposed to end with the $600 boost. And we know that, hey, the Senate is not buying this. They do not like this $600. They feel that it encourages people not to return back to work. We know that there's a lot of things that we can say to combat that, like, hey, what jobs are we returning back to? We know, but we're not going to beat a dead horse, right? So on here, what has been proposed today is the American Workforce Rescue Act. Now, this was proposed by Charles Schumer as well as Ron Whiting. Okay, and they want to extend the $600 unemployment boost past July 31st. Now, they also have some little requirements in there for you to keep it. They said basically let's keep it based on each state. And if your state has 11% or higher in unemployment, then you know what? They still get the $600 boost, right? But just say that if your state drops below, so say if your state drops to 10%, then we will reduce it by $100. So each 1% that it decreases, then you would remove, it would go down $100. So for example, in the state of Alabama, if right now our unemployment was 11%, drive on, you will still get your $600 as normal. If the month of August comes and we drop to 10%, then you would only get $500 boost. And so he is stating that, hey, I don't think that we should pull the money just to, so quickly, but let's just do it in phases and see what's going on. And then that way we can see about the economy. So there are a lot of senators that are backing this proposal as well. So this month is going to be interesting. Now, guys, don't forget, tomorrow is our big day, right? It is like, okay, July 2nd. And on July 2nd, that is when the job data for June should be released. And when it's released, I think we'll have a little bit more data, or more like, power, like that positioning power on there to say, like, what, June's job reports, it was not so great. So you're gonna have to do something, and we'll know. Now tomorrow, that job report shows that, hey, this V-shaped recovery is happening of what they want, and you know what, the jobs are coming back. It's just that slow process. It may not be too good, okay? So that's where we are with the unemployment. But we know that also one of the, a lot of people in the Senate, or legislators in the Senate, are rallying behind the proposal, I think it's by Rob Portman, and that was the $450 a week bonus to people that are on unemployment. So instead of you getting $600, you would get $450. Let me know what you think about that. So, I mean, of course, would you rather keep the $600, or do you want to do like the new proposal and just do based on your state, or would you rather have the $450? Let me know down in the comments below. You always do, right? Right. All right, guys. So is it me, or am I glowing today? Like, I feel real glowy and happy, and I don't know why, but as you can tell, like, I'm real giggly and bubbly and goofy. So guys, I can be a little bit goofy at times. All right, moving along, because people have said I'm corny. All right, so the next proposals that we also have on the board is the rental relief proposals. Now, according to CNBC, nearly 7 million households right now could face eviction without some type of financial assistance. So on Monday, the House actually passed a bill, which is the Emergency Housing Protections and Relief Act. It will go to the Senate, and pretty much that is where it allocates $100 billion to emergency rental assistance programs, as well as $75 billion for a relief fund. Now, we know that the House, for some reason, they are working, okay? They are working, because every day you look up, they have some new proposal. But now it is in the Senate, and we have to wait and see what the Senate decide, and then it's the president going to sign off. But in the event that it is passed, then of course this will allocate money to the states, and they can continue to have these rental relief programs. I have not forgotten, I know a lot of people are asking down below, like, hey girl, do we have rental assistance for my state? I'm still looking, because a lot of states have slowed down on putting that information out, or maybe they have run out of money. I'm not quite sure. So when I get that information, I got you. I always do, right? I got you. All right, guys. Also, another proposal that they have right now is the Protecting Renters from Eviction and Fees Act. And that is pretty much, we know that like the eviction process will end for some states. It has ended, but according to the CARES Act, it's supposed to end on July 25th. This new proposal will actually allow it to end on March 27th, 2021. And so it will cover all renters, and it prohibits like fees and fines due to non-payment of rent during that time. So pretty much from July 25th through March 27th. Now, landlords would be required to give tenants a 30-day notice before evicting them. So it's a lot, a lot of little muddy waters there, okay? But those are the two proposals right now that have come out the House. Get it, House? Okay, y'all are working. All right, Senate. Last time I checked, we got a few more days, okay? I'm still checking for you, Senate, okay? Come on, don't let the American people down. I know you can do it. I know you can. I think I can. You can. All right, so guys, the next thing is the IRS is back in the news today, because they are trying to send out these dependent checks. So if you filed using the non-filers tool, which would be like my Social Security people, SSI, railroad recipients, if you did not file taxes, or just say you did not, for whatever reason, receive your $500 that you were supposed to receive for your dependents, the IRS stated that they are going to start, or they will be sending out checks by the end of July. So as of right now, it says the IRS stated that they lost some of the information. Okay, so people that did use the non-filers, and I'm not laughing, okay? Like, I mean, seriously, this has just been up and down. Like, okay, the IRS says they have lost some of the people's information that filled out the non-filers tool. So what they are working on right now is identifying those individuals that are owed the $500, and they should start sending or providing the additional money for the qualifying children at the end of July. So you can have money, like money is just coming from everywhere. Like you can have money from stimulus, money from your dependent checks, money from pandemic EBT. Woo! Okay, girl. July may be a great month after all. It's not canceled. We know this is the cancel culture. Don't cancel July just yet, okay? All right, so they will be reissuing those $500 payments sometime this summer, and that was definitely by the commissioner of the IRS that stated that. Now, also, they wanted to let you know that the IRS phone lines are open, so you can now contact the IRS. They had, like, a lot of people did return back to work on June 29th, and that was like in Kentucky, Texas, Utah, Georgia, Minnesota, Tennessee, and Missouri. But they also plan to reopen facilities on July 13th as well. So if you are still trying to contact the IRS, keep on trying. They have more people returning to work. Some people will be working from home, but you might be able to get through. Let me know if you can get through. And last but not least, okay, if you stayed this long, thank you. Last but not least, we have hazard pay. And Governor Whitmore, I don't know why I like to call her Big Gretch. I don't know. It just seemed like she's from Michigan, and I think they do call her Big Gretch. All right, so Gretchen Whitmore on Wednesday, today, she signed what was called the Senate Bill 690, which appropriates nearly $880 million in federal funding to support the pandemic, as well as some hazard pay for frontline workers. So this includes where if you work in Michigan, you can possibly get $2 an hour increase for direct care workers. Guys, I'll go ahead and try to link that information for that Senate bill on here. She has $125 million in grant funding going to child care for families, also $100 million for hazard pay for local first responders, $250 million for local units of government, $100 million for like small business restart grants, rental assistance, $60 million, $25 million for wireless hotspots. Okay. 18 million for health and safety grants, 10 million for protections to keep workers safe on the job, and 14 million for food bank and domestic violence shelters. Way to go, Big Gretch. Okay, so she is doing that as more states continue to do that. Now, she did release a statement and stated that she stated that now that she's doing this, Congress needs to act this month and provide additional aid to the states so we can begin to address the budget shortfalls in 2021 as well. So guys, that's all I have. Thank you so much as always for tuning in each and every day. We've been down like 4 flats now, right? Right? You guys get it? 4 flats? Okay, like flat tires. Boom. Okay. But we have been in this thing. We have been having these daily videos for about 100 days. So I hope you guys have a very happy month. I know the 4th of July is this weekend. Be safe. I'm still accepting all invitations to barbecues, cookouts, whatever you would like to do. Okay, let me know. As long as there's going to be a mask being worn, I may be there. So send those invitations down below. Now, don't DM me, okay? Just put the comments down below. But guys, I wish you a safe and happy 4th of July. I wish you a fantastic month. I am declaring that this month is going to be, you know, just expectations beyond. It's going to be just like beyond anything that we can imagine. And I'm so excited for it. So I hope you are excited. Blessings to you and your family. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Okay, bye guys. Bye guys. Happy Wednesday.